Alright, so we've learned so far in this video montage or this video string that basic overview of how to set up your IAM responding. You've learned how to do a two-page setup, so an emergency page and a non-emergency page setup, so a simplified version. And then you've learned how to have a 5-page version non-emergency and a single emergency page. This is something so different that you might not have thought about it before. IAM responding, now that we have that 5-page ability, and the ability to remove and add maps and calls and everything else, like the call information, a lot of places out there have what they call digital information boards. These are boards that are basically TVs. You don't have to have a touch board per se, but some places just have like an information board that sits in an office building, and it shows off different things of what's going on. Like, for example, this right here. Those are quite expensive. I mean, Siemens is a very well-known control company, and you're getting into some serious money. But if you think about it, IAM responding is kind of already doing that, but in a different way. So if we configure it correctly, you can actually use this for your fire station on the public side. So a lot of stations have like a rental or a hallway or that kind of stuff, offices where the public can come in, that kind of stuff. You can have this board set up with PC at all times, and it can just display information that wouldn't normally be displayed unless you had a display board system. Some of them are subscription based that have a monthly fee. Some have watermarks. Some of them have limitations. IAM responding really doesn't have any of that. It's already here. You're already paying for it. So why not use it, right? So first things first, we need to go into Edit Dashboard. We need to go into the emergency mode, and we need to clear out every bit of this information in here. Alright? So we're going to clear that out, and then we need to go back to non-emergency mode and add a tile. We need to add the incident tile is what we need to add. And hit done. We need to go over to the settings so that we bring the menu up. So what you need to do is you need to disable the alert sound, disable the heart healthy, disable the text to speech, and disable the auto repeat. Basically, you need all of this turned off and hit save. Once you do that, go back into your edit dashboard and then close that tile. So let's go to your page option, and just like the 5-page one, we're going to add some options here. Alright, and then next we're going to look at some different pages. So what do you want to have? You want to have, I don't know, well, let's go into the first page. Alright, I just simply went to Word and created this. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I'm showing this more as an example. So rent this facility. So this would be an information on how somebody could rent the facility. So this is snipping tool. If you didn't watch my previous things, you simply go snipping tool and go snipping tool, and it will launch this window right here. You click new. Alright, we're going to disregard the misspelled word notification here, but just go rent this facility, hit copy, or actually hit save, my apologies, hit save. And like we were doing before in the last video, if you watched it, you just save it as a capture on your desktop. Yes. So go back to your IAM responding, and we're on the first page. Add a tile. Custom image. Choose file. We're going to go in here. We're just going to type in capture again. It's already up there from before. Oh, I'm not on the desktop here. There we go. Capture. And then we're going to go to fit tile and image, and then because that has a black background, we're going to click it there and click OK and hit add. So then you can have this right there on your main page. And then you can put other things up here too, right? You can put, if you have pictures of your facility, when it was set up with different things, if you have different events or going on at your venue, you can put them right here through custom images. Let's go to page 2. All right. So what else do we have to do up there? Let's say a community event. This is kind of a community event that's going on right now. It's a free Christmas dinner. It doesn't cost anything. It's done by a community group, and they set it up every year so that way you can go. And for those people who may be less fortunate, or those who don't have anybody they can spend time with over the holidays, that's what it's really for. So again, go to Snipping Tool, click New, highlight it, and this is all we're doing, is we're saving this. Hit Save as Capture. Yes, I want to replace it. I'm going to close this digital board and go Custom Image. Back up to here, go Capture, Open, and hit Add. So there, you can add that right on the information screen. Pretty cool. Another thing you could do if you want to put some other stuff in there, some filler, you could certainly put some filler in there as well, like a season's greetings, because it is that time of year again, as we saw in the other video. So you could actually put a season's greetings message on there. Maybe we'll go fill this image. See how that looks. There you go. So you could put a season's greetings on there. And then you can go into the next page, so page 3. Let's go ahead and, I don't know, let's say it's Fire Prevention Week. Fire Prevention Week is an event every year, obviously, that many of us know. So you can go back to your snipping tool, go New, and you can actually go in, snip out your image from this, and you could save it as a capture. Go back to your dashboard, choose File, go back up to here, hit Capture, Add, and see how it looks with Fit on image. Probably going to want to do it this way. There you go. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go to Cancel, and then we're going to go Fill Image on Tile, hit Add. It's not ideal, but there we go. So then you can have that set up right on your screen. You know, fire prevention. It's a tool that we try to teach every year. Or not tool, but every year we try to teach a message. For fire prevention week, you can go into NFPA, check out their resources. Let's go to safety messages here and see if they've got some safety messages. Yeah, here's a nice one right here. Let's take this. So then you go back into your snipping tool, and this is not complicated at all. Like this is simple. And then you can save it again as a capture. Save it. Add another tile. Whoop, add another tile. Whoop, and hit it twice. So let's go choose files. Go back up here and go capture again. The great thing is you don't have to keep that capture file. You keep overriding it because it doesn't matter. Go up to here, and we'll put it there. Maybe I don't know. You can put check your smoke alarm message there, whatnot. Anything you think of. Page 4. You could use this for firefighter recruitment. So you could actually take it and put your recruitment information on here. I just googled this just because I didn't have something ready to go, but this is from Salt Spring Island. Maybe that is OpenBC. Capture that. Save. Done. We're going to go back to the screen here. So I'm responding. And then we need to add a tile. Choose file. Capture. I'm going to upload this one. I know I'm showing you every little bit that I'm doing, but I think it's important to show you so you get an understanding of it. And then there you go. So we can choose file. Cancel. Let's see if we can fill image on file. There you go. So you can have that set up. And then we'll go to page 5. Page 5 could be, just some pictures. Some pictures of what's going on in your fire department. Some training photos or some photos of a banquet recently. Here's a picture that was taken out of a helicopter on a call that we were on. Choose file and cancel that, and we'll fill on image and we'll add. That's cool. What else do we want to do? We want to go and maybe here's one. We were doing a public relations event and we had a little kids fire fit or challenge there. Great picture taken by a local photographer. And you can put those images up there. Now, when it comes to emergency mode, this is kind of cool because it is going to change over because the automatic toggle is a system-wide function. So let's go back to Word, and I have something pre-made up here. And it simply just says, attention, the Southside Fire Department is currently responding to an emergency. Keep clear of the operation side. Just something you could throw in there. You could think of anything. I'm just using this as an example. Or you could have it just mimic a tile that was already there and nobody would ever know that you actually are responding to an emergency incident, but you're still using this as a display board. So let's save it as capture again. And then we're going to go back out to add tiles and go custom image, choose, back up to capture. This is a default, that's what it saves as, and go add. Alright, cool. So then you can change it. We're going to go ahead and try to get this red matched. Oh, not too bad. So, you can go and hit you're done, and what's going to happen is it's simply just going to file through just like it would any other day. But there's absolutely no call information, no fire department information, no incident information on there, but you have the ability to put information and messages on there so that way you can use it as a hall display. You're not paying anything extra for this. You're simply using your existing system that you already have, and as long as you don't allow if you just disconnect a mouse or whatever and use remote desktop maybe or something like that, it'll allow you to set it up so that way you don't have to have too much stuff going on. So that's pretty cool. One last thing I want to show is when the emergency mode comes in, you hit what's going to happen is it's going to not make a sound. It's just going to flash things up, or it shouldn't make a sound anyways, and it's just going to flash things up. So your public side computer is going on, it's making the display. All of a sudden you get a call, and that's all people see on their screen. It's as simple as that. This is a display screen that you can have at your fire station. You can take it one step further, which is kind of nice, and this will allow you to set this up and leave it, and then you can just log in using the same credentials somewhere else, you can get something called auto refresh. It's an add-on. So if you just go to Google Chrome and go auto refresh Chrome and hit enter. You click on the first result that comes up, and this is a simple Chrome add-on. I've already got it installed. So all you need to do is simply go in and set it to go for, I don't know, 10 minutes. What will happen is it will automatically refresh the screen every 10 minutes. So that way, if that window is up here, after 10 minutes it'll go away, even if your department is set up to only go back after 180 minutes, for example. I'm going to set this for 15 seconds and hit start just to show you. The other thing this does as well is if it auto refreshes every 10 minutes or so, you don't have to be at the fire station to hit refresh. You can log in using the same credentials anywheres, change what you need to change on the screen, so you could do it from home, you could do it from another office, you don't have to hook a keyboard up or anything. So all you need to do is set this up, and what will happen is if you change something, it'll only be inaccurate for 10 minutes. So let's do 15 seconds. You see here there's a countdown going on. After 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it'll refresh. And as soon as you hit that refresh, it goes back to your screen. So it'll hit that, and away you go. So if you get that again, I'm going to trigger that again. It's set to a 15-second refresh, so it's not going to work exceptionally well. But what will happen is let's set that again. Hopefully it'll maybe I won't catch it, but there you go. There's your automatic notification come in that you have a call. Now again, I have this set to 15-second refresh just to show. It will automatically refresh. I would set it to about 10 minutes or so, and that would probably be best. So that's that. I hope that that gives you an idea of something different to do with your IAM responding. The key is to make sure you need to go in and turn off the let me turn this off. You need to go in and turn off your tone and your voice through the incidents tile, and you just need to remove everything to do with calls. Here you go. Here is a free display board, completely free from IAM Responding. This is an extra value added feature. This is not something really it was intended for, but it can be used for very, very easily. I hope you enjoy this. Check out my videos at IAR Daniel on YouTube or Facebook, IAR Daniel, or you can go to IARDaniel.com. Have a great night, and thanks for watching.